was 2 upsets in Division I men's basketball yesterday, and I'm going to recap them both in one video. And the 2 upsets were number 15 Indiana lost to unranked Iowa 90-68, and number 18 San Diego State lost to unranked Boise State 66-60. First, I'm going to go over that Indiana loss to Iowa. Like I said, the score was 90-68. So what exactly happened? Iowa had a 47-36 lead at halftime. They scored 43 points in the second half while Indiana scored 32. And that game was even at Indiana in Bloomington. Indiana did shoot the ball bad. I mean, 43.1% from the field, 25 for 58 overall, but 2 for 11 on threes, 18.2%. Not great. 16 for 20 on free throws, 27 rebounds, 6 of those offensive, 11 assists, 8 steals, 1 block, 10 turnovers, 19 fouls. Okay, that's 15, 17, 19 points off the bench. And Iowa had 21 points off the bench. They won that battle. Even without the bench points, they would have won by 1 point. But Iowa shot 55.6% from the field, 30 for 54 overall, 13 for 23 on threes, 56.5%, 17 for 25 on free throws. Now that has to go up, but the other 2 numbers I like. 39 rebounds, 9 of those offensive, 19 assists, 1 steal, 4 blocks, 10 turnovers, 16 fouls. And it really, now both teams are 11-8 in the Big Ten, but after that, some other teams are ahead of them, of course, like Purdue, Northwestern, Purdue, Maryland, Michigan, Northwestern, Iowa. Wait a minute. Yeah, just those 4 teams ahead of both of those. So now going forward for Iowa, the last game remaining before the Big Ten tournament is 15-15 Nebraska at home. You shouldn't lose that game. Keyword, shouldn't. Yeah, and with that win, Iowa has swept Indiana. And ironically, both times Indiana was number 15 in the country. Go figure. Now, Indiana's one game remaining at 17-12 Michigan, and they are on the bubble as of right now. So a bubble team is dangerous. They're on the first 4 out list. So yeah. Now the other upset, like I said, was San Diego State losing to Boise State 66-60. Boise State, as of yesterday, would be one of the first 4 teams in as a bubble team. So this win was needed for them to ensure their spot in the NCAA tournament. I think they're in regardless now. I think so. And Boise State is now 13-4 in the conference, while San Diego State is 14-3. So those 2 teams are the best 2 teams in the conference. But what exactly happened in the game? San Diego State had a 30-27 lead at halftime. But Boise State scored 39 points in the second half, while only allowing 30. San Diego State didn't shoot the ball bad. I mean, 43.1% from the field, 22 for 51 overall. 7 for 19 on threes, 36.8%. 9 for 11 on threes, 81.8%. 24 rebounds, 8 of those offensive, 8 assists, 9 steals, 4 blocks, 12 turnovers, 14 fouls. Okay, that's 14, 25, 28 points off the bench. Boise State only had 5. But it just shows Boise State starters did more than San Diego State starters. They shot 44.2% from the field, 44.2% from the field, 23 for 52 overall. When one more attempt and then one more shot, 9 for 22 on threes, 40.9%. That's one of the biggest differences. They made 2 more threes than San Diego State did. 11 for 14 on free throws, 78.6%. 35 rebounds, 14 of those offensive, 7 assists. Both teams need to work on their assist numbers. Seriously. 6 steals, 2 blocks, 14 turnovers, 12 fouls. So, going forward for San Diego State, their next game is 9-20 Wyoming at home. You shouldn't lose that game. But if you do, then it becomes like a possibility that Boise State gets a share of the Mountain West regular season title, which I don't think it's going to happen. They're not going to lose to them. But Boise State does have to worry because they have to go on the road to Utah State, and they are on the bubble, like the next 4 out. So, yeah, that's tough right there. And of course, this is besides conference tournaments next week. But yeah, that's the recap of both those upsets. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's give me 5 subscribers. We're on the road to it. Let's go.